All right, so let me refresh, guys, because I actually didn't have it live. So, um, hey guys, welcome to the Honda Resource. I'm Philip, and today on our edition of the Honda Resource Live Q&A on Sunday evening, we got a couple of guests here. We got my buddy Kevin. He's somebody's audio is a little loud. Is that yours, Chris?
That's it's mine.
Um,
Sorry.
okay. So we got Kevin here. He's serving in the military overseas, and it's pretty early for him. So I appreciate you getting up early and coming over and hanging out with us.
No problem, man. That's my job.
Yeah, yeah. I appreciate your service, man.
That's my job.
Yeah, and then we got Chris. He's just joined us here. What's up, Chris?
There we go.
Yeah, I can hear you now. I couldn't hear you a minute ago.
There we go.
Yeah. So this is Chris from Underdog Lifestyle YouTube channel, and he's joining us today. And just figure we have a few guests try a different little format than what we normally do, and just try to integrate some more people in, and maybe help Chris out with his channel and help it grow, And Chris, how many subscribers do you have now, Chris? Oh, your audio is not working.
Chris.
Maybe Chris's
Chris,
audio.
I should be the one with the problems. Yeah, Chris. Chris, I should be the one with the problems.
I can barely hear you. We tried this prior to going live, guys, and it worked perfectly. I can barely hear you. Did your AirPods die or something? Oh, there we go. I think I got you back there. How many subscribers do you say you have, Chris?
As of today, I gained 2 of them today, so I'm at 340.
At 340? Yeah. Awesome. So if any of you guys are checking this channel out from my channel, Chris also does a good bit of stuff with Hondas and whatnot, and he's got. I know you got your all-wheel drive EF there hatched there in the background. I know you've also got another car you're working on too, right?
Yeah, I actually picked that car up for $900, and I'm doing a fully built D series setup on it, just a little street car.
Yeah. So you guys, if you're new here and or if you're some of my subscribers, go over and check out Chris's channel. It's Underdog Lifestyle. Isn't that correct?
Yeah.
And then Kevin here, tell him about your car, Kevin.
So mine is a 95 white EG sedan with a fully built, semi-built D16Y8 that I built when I was stationed in Italy. So the block has Vitara pistons, stock bore, eBay block guards, Speed Factory no notch long rods, King bearings, eBay head studs. eBay head studs. They're like the same as the ARPs. I won't lie. Felpro head gasket, stock camshaft, but it's I have it fully locked. Then Ryan Crower valve spring, stock intake manifold, eBay GT35 3071, PLM top mount, VSR, 44 mil wastegate, chile. I like to say chile. It's a Chinese tile, blow-off valve. I think Musa bar and plate, front monitor, 2-inch intercooler piping. Then it's all gutted. I got everything out of the interior and in the engine bay. Then it's on just like eBay coilovers, stock axles. And then it's on pump 93 at 24 pounds, ready to beat Chris one more time. and wow, stock wide transmission. Actually, it's my first transmission I ever rebuilt on my own, and the engine. All I did was just put a new what was it that went out on it, Phil, that I had to ask you? I think it was Input shaft bearing. The input
Yeah.
shaft bearing. Yeah, the input shaft bearing went on it. An eBay State Street clutch, and like Gates Racing belt, water pump. I ported the oil pump myself and shimmed it, and I think that's it. A dash 10 lines, the stock throttle body. And, I put everything brand new in the front because when I bought it, when I got stationed in Oklahoma, I bought it off a kid that left it abandoned in like some farm he had, and I got it for like $500 running automatic, and then I turned it manual, and pretty much it. That's pretty much it. And then it's literally just like fully gutted. Phil's gonna cut it more and make it look like Jersey style with like YNS leg stand, because I gotta give Chris all the beans, and then and then like a rear bumper a rear bumper diffuser, and pretty much it. That's it. Phil got to come and pick it up later on because I'm gonna go K all-wheel drive with it with the help of Phil and the help of S1 built. So
Yeah, I see your shirt there, Chris. So tell them about your hat.
hell yeah.
We're gonna try to play. Can you hear me a little bit better? I switched
Yeah.
the audio to my AirPods. It was actually
Yeah.
on my phone. All right.
Yeah, we can hear
So
you.
as of right now, it's just a stock block K20A2. I tore the motor completely down. It was actually last year. I want to say 2 years ago, 2 winters ago. It was actually right before I bought my house, so it'd be 2 years in February I own my house. So it was 2 winters ago. I tore the block completely apart. I refreshed everything. I actually got the block off of a local buddy of mine. I traded my high compression LSV swap for it. The only thing the block needed was a crank.
Mm-hmm.
So I started searching around for a crank, and they were going $300 to $400. And I'll be honest with you, I was being cheap at that moment.
Mhm.
And I was going to make a purchase on it, and then I ran across a V3 with the same bore spec and everything. And it was like 4-hour drive one way. And I looked at my wife and I was like, do you really want to make this drive? And I'll be honest with you, it may not have been worth it because I spent more money in gas than I did on the blown up block. But the dude had it and he overboosted it and ended up slinging 2 rods out the block. And he was like, the block's trash. So he's like, you want it $40. And I'm like, well, you're about 4 hours away from me. And I was like, if you still got it, which it was a Friday, I was like, if you still got it by tomorrow, I'll come pick it up. And luckily the dude held it for me. I made the 4-hour drive, went and picked it up. He was right. The block was trashed. Like it wouldn't even be worth making a table out of. But pulled the crank out of it and inspected it. Everything was great and put it all back together. And right now, like I said, stock block, stock valve train, all that. I worked with P Racing on a turbo manifold. It was supposed to be for a 92 to 2000 Civics. And then, of course, the Integras as well. And he said he's not sure if it is EF compatible. I was like, well, I'll just take my chances. So it's taking a big chance on a $1,200 manifold.
Yeah.
So I went ahead and made the purchase. I was like, worst comes worst, it won't fit, and I could probably post it up for sale. And needless to say, it did not fit at all. So I started looking at it, and I was like, what can I do to make this work? And I spent no money into it. I ended up notching the subframe a little bit. I was recommended to go with who is it? There's a company that has an aftermarket subframe for Speed. I think it's Speed Factory, maybe somebody. But didn't want to spend the $3,000 on a subframe, so I just notched the one that I have now.
FCS makes that.
Yeah, FCS. That's who it was. Yeah. So I just
FCS.
I notched it, boxed it in, re-welded it for support, and now it fits. So everything that's on the car right now, I mean, you may not be able to see it, but I got dual pumps back here. They're 044 pumps, dash 8 feed, dash 6 return. I actually just picked up
That's
a sponsorship
exactly what I'm running on mine.
with Alpha. I picked up a sponsorship with
I was
Alpha
thinking
injection. And I got 200cc injectors ready to go in. So everything fuel related wise is set up for 1,000 minus the GT35 82R turbo that I have, but it's a T4 with the billet wheel, so it's got the quick spool. It's ready for 6,000, but as far as the turbo and the stop block and stuff, I probably won't get past that.
Yeah, I
Six
actually
thousand
have.
or 600?
Or not 6,000. I'm sorry, 600. I wish 6,000.
I wish.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, that's actually almost identical to the fuel system that I have on mine. Really, like you said, I have two Bosch 044 pumps and -8 supply, -6 return, and I have 2200 cc or something like that injectors FID. So,
Wanted to do was get on the dyno and be limited on fuel.
Yeah. For everybody who's here right now, if y'all could share the live and like the live and help get the word out to a few more people. Right now, we only have 7 people in here, and it would really help to get a few more people in here. And if we can get it up to, say, 50 likes, I'll actually go down there and start my car. I got it running today. I'll do a startup on the live just for you guys. So y'all can share it.
Yeah, I'm gonna post mine it. Mm-hmm. I was gonna go. I'm still thinking. Like I told Phil, Chris, I'm gonna go -8 feed and return. I was gonna do 6, but I'm like, screw it. I'll just go -8. Both ways, and then go with a Weldon fuel pressure regulator. And then when I ever want to upgrade, the Weldon fuel pressure regulator is -10. But the fuel rail that I'm gonna go with is like a K motor fuel rail -8. And then I was gonna go either Ignite Red or Pump E85. If Phil, do they have like Pump E85 where you're at, or in do you know in North Carolina? I gotta ask my buddy in North Carolina.
They have some, but it's like 30 miles or so from me.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I think I'm gonna post. Phil's gonna put my single cam for sale when he comes and picks it up, Chris. And makes a video of it. That way it'll fund the K series because K24 will drive, Poppy. My turbo. I had a bigger one. I had a GT3082. That thing would lag so much in the single cam that it wouldn't spool till like almost when I had to shift to 8,000. So that's when I had to downgrade and get the GT3571 T3 0.63 AR and then cast the wheel, because the single cam was a budget build. Like I built the block for less than $700 when I was stationed in Italy. Then the Army helped me ship the block back to the States with like my household goods. I won't lie, they didn't know what it was. I was just telling them, hey, fragile. It's fragile. That block is fragile. That box is fragile.
Yeah,
they're like, it's heavy.
Yeah, I started talking to Kevin when he was actually stationed over in Italy, and he was sending me like pictures and videos of stuff of him assembling that single cam. So it's pretty cool to see him come over here and actually put it into a car and make some jam with it.
Oh yeah,
same videos and stuff. That thing, once it spooled up, it was boogieing.
Yeah, it did.
Single cam.
It did pretty good for single cam for sure.
Right? Dude, I can't believe it too, because I'll give you a run for your money. I'll have all 4 pistons now.
I got one sitting right here.
You beat me with the single cam.
Is that the one for your EK?
Hey, don't sleep on the single cam.
Z6.
This is Z6?
Yeah.
That'll work. You just have to bypass the crank sensor.
Yeah, it's
pretty easy.
Once you get the S300, it'll do that. Yeah, pretty
easy.
Yeah.
S300. I ain't gonna do no P28.
So you're just gonna use a stock ECU?
Yeah, I got a stock one sitting over here. I'll probably just send it out and get S300 put in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go K Pro. I was gonna go Fuel Tech, but if I'm only going for like 800, why not K Pro? That guy from that racing channel did 950 on his all-wheel drive RSX with a K Pro with 4 injectors. So I was like, it's cheaper to go K-Pro because the Fuel Tech, they have the FT450, Chris and Phil, but it's like $899. So it's cheaper, but the wiring behind it though and the sensors, that's what will make it almost $2,000. So I was like, no, man, I like the stock cluster. I want to do like a before video and after, like with the single cam front wheel drive and the K all wheel drive. And it's cheaper, more simple, just an engine harness, conversion harness, and the K Pro. Done. Because I don't want more power, more problems like Phil and I were talking offline about. So I was like, you know what? And then the wife was agreeing because she's very like all for it. So she's like, whatever Phil says, go with it. So I told her the max now is 850 horse, no more. So I'm fine with HB rods for that then.
Yeah.
So,
I was gonna
to make it easy.
Hey Chris, this video that you posted today on your Facebook, what is that about your EK?
Wait, which one?
I don't know. It's like the thumbnail of it is like you pointing at it. You said like it says like K Swap the World.
Pulling on that video.
Oh.
Swapping my black EK, and I literally took one of my K series valve covers and I set it on top of the Z6 on the stand. Two people on it too. I was just trolling.
Huh? What are you doing? My wife's so random. She's out here randomly standing in the yard.
Hey Chris, you should tell them how we met.
Take over.
Me take over. You take over. Oh yeah, streetcar takeover. Yeah, you know when I took over, you know our.
Dan.
So while he's drinking his coffee, so how I met Chris was when I was stationed in Fort Campbell, Kentucky, from like 2016. Streetcar Takeover was 2018 because it was the last year before I had orders to go to Italy. And I had my B20 Turbo Integra, and it was eBay built too, and it was a stock internal B20B that I got from the JDM Tennessee, right, Phil, or from Memphis. And I put it on E8 pump E85, 18 PSI. Now, what I don't like about the P75 head is that the rockers, they're just like magnetically there, just there. They're like floating there. So you always got to check the valve lash if you're sending so much boost or pressure. So that happened twice when I was at 18 pounds racing. I was racing. Let me see, the new Camaro Z01, supercharged and all. He was making a lot. The old man was making a lot of power. He said and everything. So I upped the boost to 18 psi, and then the rocker fluke kept going off in my exhaust side. So my buddy was like, "Hey, do the valve lash every week, double check it because I daily drive it too." So did that, and then when Streetcar Takeover came through, I borrowed my cousin Slicks, his VMS wheels. I checked the valve lash before we left, but then Chevy SS, the new one, the 4-door, Chris, he wanted to race when we were heading there. So he said he was at like close to 500, but he weighs like twice as much more than my Integra. So I gave him the beans, of course, all the beans. And I thought, everything was fine. So my cousin was like, "Hey, check the valve lash when we get there." I didn't check the valve lash. I was like, "Send it." Then I'm like, you know what? They're saying test and tune. Let's go. So went to test and tune, and I was lining up with Chris's orange EK hatch, and then you were like, "It's LSV Tech All motor, built block." Then I was what was I telling you? I was like, "I'm just gonna fully send it." I think I hurt the motor because before that, I went full throttle. I raced a Dodge SRT4, and I heard it like misfiring. Like the B20 sounded like a Subi, and I'm like, "Well, I know what it is, but I don't care no more. I'm just gonna go do a hot lap and because I wanted to race your hatch. I saw your hatch, so I was like, I want to race your hatch. So I hot lapped, went back, and then you were telling me about your hatch. And you're like, no, you're gonna. I forgot what you were saying, but basically you're like, you're gonna walk me, and I'm like, dude, I'm just gonna send it till it blows. I don't care. I'm like, you might get me, and then come to find out, Chris has the video. This is me to Chris on 3 pistons. And then
we were side by side by the 60-foot, and then after the 60, like around the 330, that's when you just started pulling pretty good.
So,
and then,
they say right here that they were talking about looking at Honda. Let me turn this over here. They were saying so when it's all said and done, remember you're a few $100 away from Fuel Tech there, Kevin.
huh?
The one thing I will say about Fuel Tech is you do get a lot more like data log and stuff.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah,
Like,
all
that's a
kinds
lot
of
better
sensors.
than Honda.
I know Max ECU, buddy from Jersey, was telling me about Max ECU, and it's like from Sweden, I think. And
Yeah.
Baytech on YouTube, he has his K-Swap, the RX-7. He uses it, but I don't know how. Do they have any wiring or anything for it? I think my buddy in Jersey was telling me that it's like you have to like rig it up for it to work or something. But I'll look into that.
Well, also my thing is I don't know anybody that tunes that, so that's what would be our main issue.
Neither do
here.
I. Yeah, especially like I was thinking if I'm gonna be back in the East Coast, close to you, because I'm getting orders, Chris, to go to North Carolina, man, to jump out of planes again. So I'll be close to Phil. So I know an 8-hour drive. I looked it up. Import DPS from Philly will be right there.
Yeah.
Abraham, he tunes, almost everything. So he'll tune Fuel Tech, Motec, Hondata, you name it. And then Georgia, Phil knows some. And then obviously we know the Florida boys, they'll tune whatever. Derf tune, all that. But I've never seen somebody tune Max ECU. So Hondata, I could go to anybody, Hondata's like the basic.
Yeah, old
But
school repair shop says they had bad luck with Hondata.
Oh yeah, I've had nothing but good luck with Hondata.
Yeah. The only problem I had was I fried the K-Pro on my car because I had a 12-volt fitting into a 5-volt reference. Somehow my stupid self messed it up. So I fried a brand new K-Pro, never even used it.
I was even thinking, guys, AM Series 2. It's like $1,400. AM Series 2.
Just plug and play.
And it plugs right into a yeah. What do you guys think of that? Because I'm going for budget friendly with the sedan still for $800. I'm keeping the
as long
eBay
as you got
fee.
somebody that's comfortable depending on AM, you're good.
Yeah. If anything, we go back to Brent.
Yeah.
Okay. If anything, we go back to Brent, Phil.
Yeah. I think Jason has started doing some more. Jason has started doing more AEM stuff now too.
Okay. How much does he charge?
Jason, it just depends on the application.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Knowing for Boost, it's more obviously. But ask for help for my Honda. Oh wow.
Yeah, Honda is not very helpful. Yeah, remember everything I've read that Honda is not very helpful when you ask them for help. But I mean, that's I don't really know. I think you said you had that. I think he said on our last stream that he had like a 08 CRV or something. It's got the newer style K24 in it, and they don't support that. So.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm eating breakfast. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Kevin, it's what 8 o'clock over there? 8:30.
8:56 a.m.
Yeah, about 9 o'clock. You're eating a late breakfast.
Yeah, we ran those almost those 4 miles, and didn't have much time to go to the cafeteria. So I just Went to the bathroom, showered, changed. And I was trying to get on this live.
I got dinner.
Yeah, Chris is gonna come for his revenge towards me, but I think you got me now, Chris. You might as well get me now while I'm single cam, buddy. You'll be lighter than me.
I'll bring up the stock Y8 automatic transmission on you. If I swapped it yet, I'll put a 100 shot on it and send it.
You'll beat me soon because like the sedan's gonna be once Phil gets it and posts the single cam setup for sale because I have the S300 V3 in there. So the whole single cam swap. Whoever wants it, it's for sale. By the way.
Where are you at, Motor?
02. Been waiting for this.
Hey, that's early.
Yeah, oof, very early.
Must be like in Europe.
Yeah, because I'm close to Japan right now.
Ah,
be at work.
What is it? Hey,
Got him.
Michelob, or what did I used to say? Michaela?
I don't know.
Michelob?
Look, I'm not a heavy
Yo.
drinker. Like, I'll drink like. Well, I bought this case like the other day, and that's the first one I've popped out of it. Like I don't drink.
I
a
don't
lot.
drink. Yeah, I don't drink at all, nor do I smoke.
Yeah.
There's a lot of alcoholic problems going on in the Norway. Yep, Europe. Yeah.
The only thing
I
I
wanted
smoke,
to go there, Norway.
Kevin. The only thing I smoke is V8s.
Boy, hell yeah. Same. Hey, Chris, you won't believe it, man, but like my single cam in Oklahoma was like running the street by Fort Sill. That's where I'm stationed at now in Fort Sill, Oklahoma. It's the town's called like Lawton, and almost no V8 wanted to race me, dude. Not even like a soldier with a stock 392 Challenger or whatever. And I was like, yeah, dude, come on. Or even a Hellcat. I was like, let's go. But they look inside and they're like, that's a paper mache. And I'm like, yeah, it weighs 21 without me, man. They're like, dude. Then they saw my laptop and they're like, this is what makes memes. This Honda is what makes memes. A gutted Honda turbocharged with a laptop. And I'm like, hey, dude, I'm only running 22 pounds. They're like, that's what they all say. I'm like, nah, dude, I'm running 22 pounds. I'll run 24 later on. Today, I just want to try 22 on quick spool, because I was learning how to mess with quick spool on the Honda. And then that Mustang, that 10-speed Mustang, wanted me to race him on my like pizza cutter 14 inches. And he wouldn't leave my sedan. And we were neck and neck. And then fourth gear, I started pulling away, and I was spinning. And they're little like stock Steelies, Chris. 14-inch, dude, all around. Stock Steelies, dude. They're so thin. They're from eBay too. They're like
hubcaps.
Yeah, with the hubcaps. Yeah, they're like this, dude. Yeah, dude. And nobody wanted to race me. It got to the point that even CTSV, the guy was saying that he's at like 500. And I remember I sent the video to Phil through Instagram. Like, yo, Phil, this CTSV in front of me doesn't want to race me, man. He doesn't want to race me because he saw me do a pull one time at 24 pounds, and he was like, he gave me that face like, I'm like, dude. And then I went to somebody else, and I'm like, hey, I'll run you at 27. I'll send it because my tuner was saying that I had fuel at 27 pounds. But would I do it? No. At Pump 93, heck no. I want it to last, so I did conservative. And then I'm locked VTEC. The stock rockers are like pads. They're not like the K series that are like roller rockers factory. So they don't want to beat on it too much. But
here's Chris's video. Oh, look. Let's see if I can get it on here.
Oh, when we raced?
No. His thing where he was fucking about his K
All right,
series.
guys, I've been holding this from y'all for a little while. We are not actually going with a boosted B series in this.
Very close.
I know before it goes up on my YouTube channel. There's a B series over there. K series is still an all-wheel drive hatch. We are actually going K16. Now this is a 1.6, and just got to source a transmission. So probably just go type S 6-speed, some shifter cables, shifter, axles, harness, stuff in that nature.
Higher RPM,
and then
Chris.
Source some K-swap mounts for the K16, and then throw it on down on, see what happens. So hopefully make some good power.
Wow, Chris, you're going for like 10 grand RPM with a de-stroked K20, huh? Chris, I
10
feel
grand,
like
that's like-
some days
I'm doing it for the views.
He's going
Hell
16
yeah,
grand
hell yeah.
with his K16.
16, K16, hell yeah, hell yeah.
That's great. I've seen
Hey, let
somebody
me know-
take the
let me
little
know.
timing or the little intake manifold cover and like put it on one before, but I've never seen anybody do like that, Chris. That's pretty funny.
That's pretty funny, Chris.
Yeah, I figured it was understand why not. And I was like, hey, that kind of fits a little bit.
Heck yeah.
You realize it rev to 14K.
Yo, reliable, JD. Reliable. We're talking about reliability.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Leather at
K16.
14K.
Mm-mm.
I was out I
Yeah.
was out in the shop a minute ago digging up some old parts from my dang it, hold on. I was out there digging up some parts and going through all the stuff that I've taken out of my car that's broken, you know, and or I've replaced. Like I've got an EK down here I'm going to be building, and I've already got like a twin disc clutch. I've got to buy some new clutch disc for some standard ARP head studs. Because I put L19s in mine, and then I've got a set of K24 rods that given Kevin, and then I've got a set of pistons down here too, but they were for K24, and I'm putting a K20 in the EK. So I don't know if I'm going to bore it out or just get some new pistons or something. I'm only shooting for like 500 horsepower on the EK, just something to have some fun with.
I go with Nippon Racing full floating pistons, Phil.
Yeah.
For cheap.
Yeah.
Just so it fits in the rods. If you want to go with rods.
Yeah, I'm looking at those Speed
Full
Factory.
floating
rods.
Nippon.
Yeah.
Hold 900 horsepower. H-beam rods from Speed Factory.
Yeah. What you say you're stock motor, right, Chris?
Drivetrain.
Yeah.
Just everything's refreshed, 0 miles.
And your car's all-wheel drive too, right? Yeah.
It's head studded and everything. I mean, just the cylinder walls may not like over 600 at all-wheel drive.
Yeah, he has the Alpha 6 trailing arms. He has the
nice.
S1 Alpha 6 trailing arms. He has which version trailing rear diff kit that you have, Chris? There you go. Yeah. Yeah. Heck yeah.
I'm actually
CRV rear diff.
yeah, I'm actually getting ready to pull that one out because I want to. It's welded up right now. I think I want to get another diff and do some locking plates and stuff.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. And then go with Phil is Phil. Well, what is it? Phil gonna do? Phil's gonna do is
Welded up. That one does, and then I got one with the locking plates. And
Yeah, we need other people to start interacting. We need some more comments. Get in the comments,
Yeah.
people.
in the comments. Heck yeah.
questions.
Wait.
Start firing.
But yeah,
but yeah,
Chris,
mine.
that's the plan, man. Is
Go ahead, Kevin.
I said that's the plan. Is I didn't know what was going on. I'm sorry. I'm like, that's the plan, man. Go with them Eagle Man rods. But Phil just found out that his old rods are stamped manly rods. So then I'm gonna have all manly. I was kind of bummed because I was like, man, I like the idea of like another brand rod in my engine when they're all the same. They're all the same, people. All the HP rods are made in China. They're just stamped different.
And we didn't really get a ton of interaction on today's video. We've only had like, I don't know. I think the most viewers we've had is like 13 or something, or 15. And then let's see, the has 8 likes. So I mean, I know originally I said like I'd like to get 50 likes, but if if we can get 20 likes, I'll go there and start the dragon. So if any of you guys that are in here now can share it and like it, maybe we can go down there and
Because
start
right
the
here.
card. Huh?
Is there any way I can like it from the stream? I'm trying to hear this thing run.
I'm liking it on YouTube.
Yeah.
YouTube.
Yeah, I think you can.
That's on a laptop then, because I'm on my phone.
What oil pans are compatible with a K24A4? So with a K24A4, all the oil pans should be compatible. They have a stock steel oil pan, but the aluminum pan will work, especially if you're using a if you're using a K20 Type S oil pump, that aluminum oil pan does fit for sure, because the original block that was in my car was a K24A floor block that was sleeved and had a Type S oil pump with the Type S oil pan, which is that aluminum one.
Yeah, that's what I'm planning to run too, with the PLM baffle plate from your website, Phil.
Mm-hmm.
So that way I don't start from oil.
Yeah, but that baffle plate only fits the aluminum oil pan, so
yeah, only aluminum.
So Motor wants to know how the CRV is coming. It's still sitting out here in the yard. I hadn't got it back out or back in the shop and mess with it anymore. I've got some parts here for it. I've got to take the intake manifold and put a port on it for the PCV valve, but it's just sitting out here. I hadn't got back to it yet.
Hey, Chris. When you were watching Phil's videos, right? When I you got another one.
Where's the name?
My rear motor mount, my RD1. I use words. I was 19 years old infantryman, but it's fine now.
We know about that, Kevin.
Infantryman, huh? Oh, I know a lot about that. I'm not infantry, but I was attached to infantry, and let me tell you, they swear more than the Navy, because I was in the naval base too. And when the infantry are mad, they mad. That's where I was in brigade combat team in Italy. So it was infantry brigade combat team, airborne. But I'm not infantry. I'm a driver. But I know that. Oh, I know what he means.
So on this question here, did y'all know anything about that? I don't. I think he asked me about that last week, and I don't know what to tell him, because I haven't really messed with anything like that outside of maybe AEM or something. But I don't know what would control the transmission, this automatic transmission.
Flash Pro? Does Honda have anything for the CRV? No?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
You may have just go standalone.
Yeah, but then you're still looking at
I'd say 500.
Control the transmission. You think 500 on the completely stock K24A4? I mean, yeah.
What fuel though?
Yeah, I mean that does have a big role in it, but
because the A4 and the K20 A3 is the economic, the weaker engine. I was talking with Humble, I remember, and they were saying that they won't send it to over 500 or K24A4 because I guess the runs are weaker, but in the 400s it's safe. I've seen people make 400
5400
videos.
Yeah, that's what I would do. Be conservative.
Be conservative. Stay in the 400s. Too easy. I've seen guys do that 400 even when I was in Campbell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, he said he's running 93 octane. So
93. Ooh, that'd be
Yeah.
like 400, man. I do like
Yeah.
4.
yeah,
I
and
mean,
then
no, regardless of the fact, Chris, what head guys are you running under that K16?
Man,
Jason,
it's all Bluetooth.
Jason, why are you asking all them questions?
Questions on my Facebook post.
We need to get Jason on here
Hey, Chris.
one week. Jason's a good dude too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I want to meet other Honda Resource subscribers, man.
Yeah, I met Jason when I was out in Texas. Like when I was coming, I was on my way back from PFI. We stopped in Amarillo and ate at a steakhouse, and
He
Jason
came
met
to
us
my
there.
house.
Jason did?
No, you came to my house. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah. Jason's super cool though.
You got that video when you came to my house?
Yeah.
Oh, you can put that when you pick up the sedan.
Yeah, I need to do that. Yeah, for sure. Let's
Chris,
see.
he was gonna put it in his video, like of traveling to all these places, but Phil thought that I was like I didn't like being on camera. Heck no, I don't mind being on camera. I mean, like in the military, we're almost mostly on camera because you know the politics. So
let's see. So we're talking about axles. He wants to know if they're being compatible with a second gen CRV. I honestly don't know, man. I don't know if those axles are compatible with any other stock axles or not. So I can't honestly give you an answer to that. But the 36 millimeter Honda axles are pretty strong. So I don't know.
That's what I got in my hatch right now.
36 millimeter stock axles. Yeah. That's what I had in mind before it was K series. When it was B series, I ran Type S axles, but I had them switch sides, and then they worked perfect. And I mean, my hatch was 760 horsepower front wheel drive, and I never broke an axle. So
heck yeah, see that's why I'm going 36 mil, still with stock axles.
yeah. Suggest for turbo, keeping the stock RPM.
Well, K series makes a lot of back pressure. A K series makes a lot of back pressure, and it's big. It's a 2.4. I would just go with like a GT35, like everybody goes with like a cheap eBay GT35, 60 mil. Yeah. Or
me and Kevin were talking the other day. On eBay they have a 3582R with a 1.06 back housing, and that seemed to be like a pretty good flowing turbo to put on the K series. I don't know that I want to go to a smaller housing. It would choke it out.
T3. Yeah, and it's T3 too. Because that's my plan, T3. Chris. I'm gonna run a. That's my plan, Chris. Is I'm gonna run a Pulsar GTX 35 84 RS, the same one Jamie ran on his red EK Coupe before he went to the bigger Pulsar turbo, and it's dual ball bearing billet wheel, and so it's 6762, and with a T3 1.06 AR.
Yeah, right there.
And it's like a 900 some horsepower turbo. Yeah.
This is a ball bearing.
Yeah, that one.
And it's
ball bearing.
And it's got a 0.1 or 1.06 housing on it.
Yeah, you won't choke it.
But I'm T4 and a billet wheel.
$490.
Yeah. Oh, that's not bad. Send me that link, Phil. You think I should get that?
I don't know. That's what I'm gonna get. That's what I'm getting.
800.
You're trying to keep up with me.
Cheaper, man. It's cheaper. True. I need something to keep up with you, Chris.
Hey, I ain't got no room to talk.
You know, I ain't got no room to talk. I'm in a foreign country and I have a single cam. And my single cam, I can't even get to it.
He was saying, what would he suggest for an all-wheel drive, the all-wheel drive car? He wants a quick spool, but he says he right now he has the a T3 T4 57 trim. So
I go with the GT
3076R.
3076R. I go with that for quick spool. Like,
Pull
it's,
up pretty quick.
like guys go with like a precision 5858 on their K series on less than 600 horse, and it's like almost all motor. It's just instant, spooling quick as heck. But don't get it twisted, Mikey. Make sure you go with like at least a 0.82 AR turbine housing. Don't go with 6.3. That K will choke it.
Yeah.
Even if it's
That's the only thing. It'll have the quick spool, but it's going to die off because it's going to be choked out.
Yeah. But yeah, that's the plan. The reason why I'm going T3 too, Chris, is because I want to go with a PLM turbo manifold from Phil. Phil could get a PLM for less than $600, and I'm all about budget build, buddy, and still be ahead of you somewhat. Hey, anything can happen, Chris. I feel like you'll beat me. You got an EF hatch. Remember, I raced you broken. Yeah, remember, I raced you broken, so something might happen,
Hi.
As well.
All right, can y'all hear me?
Say? Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. I was gonna walk down to the shop, start it up. I don't have 10 lights, but we're gonna make it happen.
Yeah, y'all want a decent turbo. I just picked up a third for the thing Ritz, and it's decent for the B20. Hey, Jason, that's what I was running, man. On my if you go on my Instagram and look at my old videos, like when I raced Chris, I had a $100 GT 3582 cast wheel journal bearing on my stock B20P on 18 pounds on the 85, and I was killing it, man. You could look at my Instagram videos. I mean, like, I beat Chris in it. So, no, nothing against you, brother. But
You're just beating a dead horse, man.
Good.
This moment, because he already knows what kind of beast is behind me.
I know. I don't have a K series, okay? I have nothing. Remember, I sold my block and pistons to Phil.
Yeah, that's it right here.
Yeah, my old block and pistons is right there in Phil's hatch.
Yep.
Your own motor.
Yeah,
It's a
the only
good
thing I
motor,
really got
right?
left is I got to get another clamp because I sent it a little bit too much. Broke it.
Well, clamp
This is where I'm
I
gonna
got
go.
one I can send you.
I can get them right here in town. They're pretty cheap.
Oh, I was about to say, I got a whole bunch of them over here.
This is why I'm gonna go with
I can get some.
eBay like Bangin, the HD clamp. eBay has them for like $30. The Bangin clamp.
Vangeon?
Because I've had Vangin, yeah. Because I've had couplers blow on me too. So I was thinking of going with like a $30 3-inch Bangin clamp from eBay.
Oh, look, I got my new seat too.
They look fuego.
Yeah, I gotta put the passenger one in. It's so small though, like let's see.
There's your cute little son.
Yep, that's car.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah.
So loud.
Man, I love it. Yeah, it kind of was muffling my headphones.
Oh yeah. Hey,
On it.
look at this.
Hey, there it is. Hey, Chris, that's my shifter setup, Chris.
Yeah.
Mine?
Huh?
That's one belt knob.
Yeah.
Max speeding rod, shifter.
And
Then
I think this is the staging for the staging brake. I've got
Yeah,
a
the
mess in
staging
my
brake.
shop. I didn't clean up after myself.
Oh, you're good.
It smells like E85 in
The
here now.
staging brake. Oh, I'm salty. It smells like Patron. Then you ever smelled the alcohol Patron? That's what E85 smells like. By the way.
Mm. Yeah, here's the staging brake holder.
Hey, heck yeah! That way I'll be ready to grab Chris. I'll be ready at the light. You see that, Chris? I'll be ready, man.
You talk so much crap, Kevin.
Hey, they always say the ones that talk the loudest lose.
Exactly. I know I'm going to lose to Chris. I accept my defeat. Look at that. Chris is like paper mache.
I ain't got nothing in there, big dog.
I know.
Yeah.
I love the excessive intake manifold, the center feed. I was going to run that, but I want to run a full radiator because I'm getting tired of overheating. And I'm planning, me and Phil, to one day attend drag week, 1320 drag week. So I don't want no overheating issues. So Phil and I were thinking, like, if you want 800 and you want to maybe do drag week, run a full-size radiator, go side feed. And then Phil had a max speeding rod intake manifold there that he's not using. So I'm using it. I'm going to use it with a 74 mil throttle body. Done.
Yeah, it's
simple.
Full-size radiator, but I ain't got no room for that, which you can see.
Yeah, you don't.
Right here.
Here it is right here, Kevin. Look.
Hell yeah, there it is. Sexy looking thing.
It's dirty right now, but
we just need to cut it to fit later on. Once we just need to cut it to fit, and that's it.
Are you talking about over here?
Just use for the using an intake manifold gasket to line it up and then cut it to fit. Because I'll be using my K20A2 head, my ported K20A2 head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk back up here to the house where I can see comments and stuff because I can't see none of that right here where I'm at.
Okay. Yeah, man. Hey, Chris, I bet when you were seeing Phil's videos and Phil was giving me shout outs, you were like, Soldier, Kevin. You're like taking 2 and 2 together. I bet you were like, oh, I know who that is.
Hold on.
Yeah.
There's an echo going on.
Yeah, that was my very big echo. Yeah, that was my old block, Chris. I was happy to help Phil because I knew I was going to come over here to Asia for 9 months, and then I felt bad. Phil cracked his block, so sold them the block and pistons for very cheap. I was like, here, buddy, you need it more than me. I could get it later. So. Yeah. I'm going to have to leave soon, by the way, guys. I got to go to work.
Oh, you got to go?
Yeah, I got to leave in like 2 minutes out of my room. Got to go to work.
All right.
Got to report.
Hope you have a good day. We're going to probably wrap this up in about 5 minutes. We're probably going to wrap this up in about 5 minutes anyway because I gotta run and get groceries for this kid's school tomorrow. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Hey, Chris, it's nothing but love, though, Chris. Oh yeah. Hey, Chris, it's nothing but love, though. You know, I love you, man. But I know you're gonna beat my ass. Part of my language, so.
You never know.
Because I know you're coming for that. Yeah, I know you're coming for that revenge because you kept talking about it. But hey, you're gonna see what you're gonna be racing through Phil's videos. Well, Phil right here through Phil's videos. Hey, everything
you'll see what you'll be racing through.
I already have. I'm telling you, dude. Like, we're gonna race when I'm stock trans because Phil didn't tell you before I leave. I'm gonna go stock gear set with a 5th gear cuff because I don't got money right now
Okay.
to get a gear set. Yeah, I don't got money to get a gear set, so I'm gonna run
Yeah,
stock
that's
gear
expensive.
set and all-wheel drive trans. Yeah, dude. Like I'm going M Factory 1 through 4 with synchros. Oh, yeah.
I'm listening.
I was gonna go. I'm gonna go M Factory 1 through 4 gear set with
Mine was
synchros
upstairs.
and the Wave Track LSD and the final drive from M Factory and the fifth gear cuff from GearX. But that's like 3,800 complete with new synchros too. So from Tall Pines, from Jason at Tall Pines. But I don't. The wife doesn't really want me to throw that, and I don't really want to throw that at the trans. So I'm gonna do a stock gear set with a fifth gear cuff and the Wave Track LSD and keep it at 550, 500. So you and I will be like at the same power. So that's what I'm saying. You and I, you don't know what will happen, but we'll be at the same power level. But it's gonna end up being like driver versus driver or setup versus setup. But I mean, I'm a little rusty, so you might kick my ass, you know.
Yeah.
So, and I'll be stock axles all around.
Hopefully, right
Uh-oh.
before
Phil, he's breaking
I
up.
hopped on this live,
Yeah.
I actually got a
Chris, you're breaking up, man.
You're breaking up, Chris.
Oh, we lost Chris for a second. Maybe he'll be back in a
Damn.
minute.
Damn. Yeah.
But Mickey was saying that. Oh, we got Chris back. Let me see. Chris was saying that, yeah, he was saying they were a game changer if they come balanced or whatever. But the thing about the Max Pinion Rod's turbo is the back housing is too small for what really I'm trying to do.
Yeah, it's too small.
Yeah. You got to go, Kev?
Yeah, I gotta go. Sadly.
All right, bro.
What'd you say, Chris? Yeah, I gotta go before I get yelled at, and then I end up
All right,
pushing.
bud. Yeah, pushing the ground.
Yeah, pushing the ground. I make the ground hurt, you know.
Yeah.
I love you guys, and I appreciate it.
Yeah, man.
Chris, we'll talk later. Chris, we'll talk later. I'll see you, man. Take care. Give the boys a hug for me. Uh-oh. All right, Phil.
All right, buddy. We'll see you, Kevin.
Later.
Bye. So I just wanted to finish up on a few of these comments that were
I can't. Yeah, I can't hear you right now.
You can't hear me? Just the kids.
Oh, everything's slow motion. I can't hear you.
Yeah, your audio was bad a minute ago, so yeah, I agree, Motor Man. My my audio isn't the best on my phone, but when I'm not able to use my external mic, but it is what it is. I was getting a good old startup. I have no idea what the EE5 even is. 4-wheel drive Civic. Chris, you know what the EE5 is?
Everything's slow motion. I can't even get no audio.
Let me look it up. EE5. Oh, I guess that's a wagon van. Let's see. Let me go back over here to it. The E5 or 3500. I mean, I think that's a fair deal. It's not a great deal by no means, but it's a fair deal. I mean, the drive shaft and the drive shaft business coupler and the rear diff are basically worth that. So, what can you run for a clutch master line? I use on Mickey on mine. I actually use a I use a flexible brake hose that I bought off of like I guess like Summit or something along those lines. But you can get them on eBay and stuff too. But let's see. K20A1. Let's see every stock. Is it worth building? I mean, I don't really know anything about the K20A1 here in the States. We have the K24A1 now, and the K24A1 is pretty decent. Yeah. I mean, like I said, I don't know a lot about the K20A1. I guess that's a European thing. So. Chris, did you ever catch up? Guess not. I'm gonna keep Chris muted until his audio stuff catches up. Let's see. Anyways, guys, I think we're gonna have to call it a night, and I gotta go get groceries for the kids for school and stuff, and then Chris, are you there?
Yeah, your audio is still slow motion. It's like you were talking on computers. I tried exiting out and getting back in.
Yeah.
I ain't doing nothing.
I got you. But yeah, guys.
I don't know if it's on your end.
I don't know. Delete the AC and keep power steering. Jason, there's a way. You would just have to take the compressor off and then measure the belt. And then go just get you a belt that fits. I actually have EP3 down here. Granted, the EP3 doesn't have power steering, but we deleted the AC compressor off of it. Just took a piece of rope and measured the complete system, and then took the rope and measured the rope with a tape measure, and then went to AutoZone and just got a belt to fit that. But yeah. All right, guys. Well, we're gonna have to log off, and like I said, I gotta get some groceries. So I appreciate you, Chris, stopping by and hanging out with us. And yeah, hopefully you pick up a few subscribers. Maybe not today, but maybe maybe in the next few days when people check out this live, maybe you can get a few from that too. So it's all a growing process, man. You'll get it. Well, I appreciate it, dude. I'm gonna log off here and clean up and go to Walmart. We'll see you, Chris. Thanks everybody for stopping by. I'll see y'all later. See y'all next week. Well, I'll say next week. I don't know if we're gonna do a live next week or not, since it's Halloween. But if we're gonna do one, it will be on here for I guess you guys to be able to come and check out. I don't know if we'll have a guest next week or not, but if we do, they'll be here. So thanks so much, guys. Hope to see you again next week or the weeks coming at some point. Let me know also in the comments how you enjoyed this format, if this format was better than what I normally do, or if it was worse, or whatever you want to know. I definitely would like to incorporate more people like Chris and Kevin or other people who have channels or whatever, just to try to help them grow and just to look out for my people, So anyways, guys, I appreciate it. I hope to see you again soon. Peace.